Welcome to another edition of Make a Habit Motivation. Yesterday I talked about time equals money. Today I'm going to talk about your value. Like literally you. Yes, I'm talking to you watching this now. Do you value your actual worth? Do you know your worth? Do you know your value? A lot of people go and set up business but don't actually know their value. They ain't even thought about how much they should value their company at and what their product should be sold at, and they don't even do their research in the market research to find out exactly what's going on in the market and how much stuff is being sold for. So they end up sometimes overvaluing themselves or undervaluing yourself. Now what I've got to say to you in regards to your actual value, if you're going to a business meeting and you're actually representing your business and you're talking about your business but you don't know your value, or you have an idea of your value but you don't believe your value isn't embedded in you, you don't actually understand what your worth is, then that's an issue. That's a big issue. And the one thing I notice a lot, and I'll talk about it because I've seen a lot of posts about black business and people not supporting their own black business, and I put a post out today on my Facebook, well actually last night, I put down that I support black business but I don't support segregation. Now a lot of people probably thinking, what do I mean by that? Well, there's a black butchers. I ain't going to go into the logistics of it or where it is, but people saying, oh, it's not really fully black business owned because the staff ain't black, but behind it all, the guy is black and he has a different kind of angle on how to represent his butcher and what his brand represents. So it's all about you and understanding what your worth is, what your value is. How do you value yourself? Do you know what you sold your business for? Because like I'm getting tongue-tied and I'm thinking like loads of things about this, but it's simple. Value yourself well. Put a value on what you do in life. Like if you're, make it simple. If you're putting out music, you're putting out CDs, or you're putting out a book, know the value of your book. Don't look at other people and be them and think, oh well, Richard Branson, put his book out at £15. I'm gonna put mine out at £15. If you know your value and you know your worth and you know what you represent, then don't put yourself out for that. I'll put yourself out for £20. If you really believe in that book, you really believe in your music, your CD, when you believe in yourself, when you believe Vision Achieve, other people will believe in you. When you're able to sell without selling, like my brother Jamel, like when I was talking to him on the phone, he literally was selling something to me without him realizing he was selling. He works in holiday, he works in networking, multi-level marketing. And he was talking to me and he got the wrong end of the stick, which is quite funny. We laughed about it at the end of the day, but end of the day, I was giving him a compliment. He's selling without actually selling. He loves what he does. I love what I do. That's why I'm up early in the morning. Look, it's dark out here. It is dark out here. And I'm smiling like, literally, I want to know what wakes you up in the morning. What wakes you up? What keeps you smiling? What keeps you smiling? People look at me like, well, you know what, Jules, you ain't really, how are you profiting from this? How am I profiting from this? The fact you're liking what I'm doing, the fact you're watching what I'm doing, the fact you're actually sharing what I'm doing, even if you just watch. And the thing is, probably people don't even know about Facebook Live because you haven't done one for yourself. As soon as you lock in, I see you've watched. I ain't going to mention names to shame anyone up, but I see you watch. Now, you want to support young black businesses, you want to support people like myself. I can see people don't want to like what I do. Family members included, they have to tell me what I should do. I know my value. I don't need to tell you what my value is. You'll soon find out, but I know my value. Do you know your value? Do you know your worth? Because end of the day, your network is your net worth. So how big is your network? Now, I didn't actually think about that myself. I did think about it, but I didn't actually think what my network is. How big is my network? I didn't actually think, well, hold on a second. Let's add my Twitter followers, my Instagram followers, my YouTube subscribers, which is now at the moment just growing slowly, but well, be careful the words that you say because they will become your reality. My growth on YouTube is mad. To be fair, I've got quite a few people watching the videos, but they ain't liking, they ain't sharing for whatever their reasons are. And we're in an age where people won't share unless it's negative to a certain degree. Like, I'm always watching on every clip from social media that I'm on, from Instagram to Facebook to WhatsApp. I've removed myself from WhatsApp. I'm on Wow app, but but it's still the same thing, still, except for Wow pays you. But anyway, the point is, like, literally, what I've got to say to you is that I watch what goes on, and you've got some stupid challenges going on where people are sharing it, and it's like, when I put a video out, if I start talking about negative stuff, and I know, like, I don't have to disbelieve it. I know if I pull it out there, it's gonna get shared, but I haven't got time for that. I put out another video before and I didn't really push it either. And I said to the viewers, like, I'm homeless and I'm sleeping rough, you know. I'm sleeping on the floor. And the fact is that I literally was in 2013 sleeping rough on the floor. On the church floor, cold church floor. And you know what kept me going? My mind. I had my mind healthy. I knew where I wanted to go. I knew my vision. I knew this wasn't me. I knew this was a passing curve. I knew that life throws a curveball at you, and you've got to understand how to make sense of it. I've done video on thinking. Like, if you look back on my videos, you'll see that my videos all interlink with each other. I am giving you a life journey of my life and how I'm making myself be worth something, be valuable. Look, it's dark out here. I'm talking no rubbish. I ain't talking no derogative things. You know, I ain't got no one behind me dancing about, you know, them videos there. You know, I ain't got time for that. I'm not fabricating my life. I could get a rental right now. I could literally rent a house and whatever, sit outside and say this is my house. But if it really isn't mine and I'm going out of my way to do all of that, I'm just keeping it real. You see is what you get. It's me right here. Yes, it's me right here, and I'm talking to you. I see you guys going on and watching. It's UK time GMT. I started this video probably roughly around about 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. I'm out and I'm smiling. My mouth's a bit dry, I just brushed my teeth, but you know, it is continue to make a habit out of your great habits and knock out your bad habits one by one. Stay positive, productive, and patient, and believe it's in achieving God. Make a habit. One. I'm out. Look at that. This is from gritting. There's got to be another method of grit.